exploring the dark history of serial killings across America's top 10 states. California's allure masks a darker narrative, where infamous serial killers like the Zodiac Killer and the Night Stalker roamed. Their reign of terror left a lasting impact on the Golden State. Texas harbors a chilling past with killers such as the Candyman and the Texas Eyeball Killer. These figures prowled the Lone Star State, leaving a trail of horror and fear. In Florida, the sunshine veils shadows of death, where Aileen Wuornos and the Gainesville Ripper enacted their gruesome tales. Their actions cast long, dark shadows over the state's sunny facade. Washington's serene landscapes conceal a sinister history. Gary Ridgway, known as the Green River Killer, is among those who turned the Pacific Northwest into a hunting ground for human prey. Illinois, often seen as the heart of the Midwest, carries a haunted legacy with serial killers like John Wayne Gacy and the Chicago Ripper crew. Their atrocities have etched a mark of horror across the state. New York's dark side is epitomized by the Son of Sam, a moniker that instilled fear across the state. His reign of terror highlights a broader narrative of predators lurking within the Empire State, proving that urban legends sometimes walk among us. The Long Island serial killers saga adds a chilling chapter to New York's history. Unsolved mysteries and the haunting reality of victims yet to be found underscore the deep-seated darkness in seemingly safe communities. Ohio's landscape is marred by the tales of the Cleveland torso murderer and Anthony Sowell. These stories paint a grim picture of a heartland tainted by incomprehensible violence, revealing a hidden horror beneath its serene exterior. In Michigan, the shadow of the Oakland County child killer still looms large. This case, alongside that of John Norman Collins, showcases the state's struggle with malevolent forces preying on its youngest and most vulnerable. Virginia's journey from colonial times to the present day is dotted with the presence of serial killers. This transition from old-world crimes to modern-day monsters reflects a sinister continuity that haunts the state's history. California's coastal killers weaves a harrowing narrative, unraveling the eerie tales of murderers who turned the state's scenic beauty into scenes of terror. The juxtaposition of picturesque coastlines against the backdrop of heinous crimes sends a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath surface-level serenity. Texas's terrifying trail delves into the heart of darkness, tracing the steps of the state's most feared serial killers. Each story is a testament to the haunting reality that sometimes the most dangerous paths are walked in broad daylight, hidden in plain sight amongst the innocent. Florida's Fatal Charms explores how the state's inviting allure has served as a grim setting for the activities of some of the nation's most notorious serial killers. The sunshine and warmth belie a sinister underbelly, revealing a stark contrast between the state's natural beauty and the ugly acts committed within. Washington's Whispering Woods ventures deep into the eerie silence of the state's dense forests, uncovering the secrets of serial killers who use the cover of nature to conceal their dark deeds. The quiet of the woods becomes menacing, hinting at the mysteries and horrors hidden among the trees. Illinois' urban shadows shines a light on the darkness that lurks in the city's bustling streets and quiet alleys. It reveals how serial killers have blended into the urban landscape, their presence a disturbing reminder that danger often resides closer to home than one might think. New York's Nightmare Alley weaves through the heart of the city, where shadows hold tales of serial killers hiding in plain sight. The urban jungle becomes a hunting ground, where the anonymity of bustling streets offers a chilling advantage to predators. Each corner tells a story of fear, where notorious figures like the Son of Sam once lurked, turning the city that never sleeps into a landscape of nightmares. Ohio's dark roads trace the sinister paths of its most feared killers, leading us through quiet towns shattered by horrifying acts. These routes map a history of terror, where ordinary roads turn into scenes of unthinkable crimes. The journey reveals how the state's serene backdrop masks a darker narrative, one where the likes of Anthony Sowell turned familiar paths into trails of dread. Michigan's Murderous Mitten uncovers stories hidden in its scenic landscapes, revealing a sinister side to the Great Lakes state. Here, killers like John Norman Collins blend into the picturesque settings, only to shatter the peace with their gruesome acts. The Mitten's grip holds tales of innocence lost and communities forever changed, marking Michigan as a state with chilling chapters yet to be closed. Virginia's Vicious Cycle delves into the state's enduring struggle with serial killers, a grim pattern spanning from colonial times to today. This cycle of violence sees new predators emerge as shadows of their predecessors, continuing a dark legacy. Virginia's history, rich and complex, is tainted by tales of killers who roam from the shadows of history into the modern age, proving that past horrors are never truly gone. Pennsylvania's Past of Predators offers a disturbing look into a history filled with ruthless killers, from the urban sprawl of Philadelphia to the quiet rural towns. This landscape, steeped in American history, hides a bloodied past where figures like H.H. Holmes set the stage for a legacy of horror. It's a reminder that beneath the facade of historical landmarks and picturesque countryside, there lurks a darker narrative waiting to be told.